Hey guys, Miles here with the Bets team. I'm going to go over a couple strategies and ways me and my clients have been winning in multiple offer situations. First, I'll dive into what I like to call cash is king. I've seen a lot of cash offers win in today's market for the typical reasons of takes a lot of the contingencies out, no appraisals, etc. But don't worry if you're not a cash buyer. We have other ways you can win. So now I'll dive into Earnest Money. Earnest Money is key and it can definitely be used to your advantage. Typically see about $500 to $1,000 with Earnest Money. That shows the sellers you have a little bit of skin in the game and you're serious about your offer. Depending on the size of the offer and how different ways you want to win, we can put down more Earnest Money or we can also do non-refundable Earnest Money. If you want to know a little bit more about that, just let me know. So closing date. Closing date is something I always like to tailor to our sellers. That being, for example, say they have a house they're building and it's not going to be done for the next 90 to 120 days. People right now are wanting to close quickly as possible. So if we can ask the seller when their ideal closing date is and match that, we can stick out versus others with our offer. So I touched on earlier cash offers. Now I want to get into some of the different financing and loan types. Conventional offers stick out because we can still get that loan down payment like USDA or VA, but we don't have to jump through the appraisal hoops. Chip and peeling paint, handrails. Conventional is a lot more enticing in the seller's eyes just because of those reasons. Now another key part of the process is choosing a lender. I absolutely always recommend choosing a local lender because they are going to sit down and talk with you about your budget, what you can afford, and what you're willing to spend. It'll be a knowledgeable conversation and they'll be in great communication with you throughout the process. Another way they stick out is because they know local appraisers. There's not going to be a hiccup there. They're not some out-of-state person that doesn't know how we do things here in Iowa. You're going to stick out to other agents and they know the process is going to be a clean and smooth transaction. What's included in the property? So typically what's included are just the appliances, washer and dryer, whatever else a seller is willing to part with. Typically, we're going to match what they are including. Obviously, we can ask for other things, but to stick out multiple offer situations like we want to, I typically coach my clients to just list what is included. We don't want to get hung up on something small like a microwave or refrigerator and let that be the reason we lost out on a deal. So the inspection contingency. This is another one we're seeing a lot of offers won and lost in. First, you have your as-is inspection. That appeals a lot to sellers and we're seeing a lot of offers won with as-is. The second one is an as-is home inspection. I call it pass-fail inspection. You get your home inspection, but the sellers know you're not going to be come back nitpicking at different things. You get back your inspection and you decide if you want to move forward or you don't. Another one that's winning a lot of multiple offer situations. Lastly, you have your normal inspection. Can ask for anything, but the top two are ones I'm seeing in today's market a lot, and I'm seeing a lot of happy clients as well with winning offers. Last but not least, we have our home warranty. This can be totally separate and not even written in the purchase agreement. Say we want to write the offer as is, but we got a 30-year-old furnace and a 20-year-old water heater we're kind of iffy about. We write it as is and we get our home warranty. Gives us that sense of mind in case those things do go out, and we can still write it in separate or after the fact. Those are just some different ways we are winning in today's market. If you want to know a little bit more, you know who to talk to. See you guys soon.